and the skills to dodge the bills. Alright, here they go. Both players opting to grab the mushroom in 1-1. I think, they're gonna opt for consistency here. Rather than trying to beat the game as fast as possible, they're gonna try to beat the game as fast as possible while being as consistent as possible, trying to find a good balance. ZZZ kinda... he stumbles a tiny bit. Very uncharacteristic of ZZZ, as, this man just doesn't make mistakes. Well, I get, you know, not many. But this is still a very close race. Looks like the videos are synced up very nicely. ZZZ with a fast grab. Roopert with a nice grab as well. ZZZ with the extra fireball. You can tell he's used to the All-Stars version where the all three plants will spawn. You will need to shoot that third fireball. Roopert a little bit ahead right now, but this is just underway.
One dash three very standard.
I'm not hearing Ray at all. I don't know if
both power-ups.
I hope I'm not.
So it should be fairly...
For some reason, I'm not hearing him, and everyone else is, and I keep interrupting him, because that would be not good. All right, 260 for both players. Let's see what kind of Bowsers they get. I prefer the backwards... Oh, you hear both of us? Interesting.
Yeah, some kind of Discord issues, but I hear him just fine as well.
Okay, let me try to figure this out then, because I don't want to be talking over him, that's bad. Alright, I'm gonna drop out for a little bit and I'll be right back. I just don't want to talk over him.
Alright, so both players entering World 2 with firepower, so still very close race. Roopert takes the top route, both players take the top route at the end of 2-1. And both finish with a 4-5. Now the winner of tonight's race will advance into the next round, and they will face the Cole, who won earlier today. And so the winner of this race will advance into the top 4. And afterwards, whoever wins the next race will face London B in the losers finals. When is the finals? Hopefully, Roopert's plan is to probably have it scheduled by within a week to have the final races be done. But you know, anything can happen. And Roopert taking a hit there. So ZZ now taking the lead. Roopert's being small, he'll have to probably power up here, take the shroom. Yeah, the water stage is very brutal. Both of them. He gets the fast grab on the flower there. And nice elevated jumps by both players. Ooh, Bowser jumping there. Rupert finished with a 255. He'll trail a bit more here. And then ZZZ gets bonked by the blocks at the start of 3-1. Ooh, you have to avoid, just narrowly avoiding the fireworks there. He was very close to finishing there with a 4-7, but it wasn't fast enough. Reflex Switcher still having some technical difficulties with Discord. And ZZ, a very nice Bowser kill. Roopert gets bonked by the wall there near the end too, but he gets also a nice kill. Finishes with a 5-8, just slightly behind ZZ's 5-9. And ZZ goes for the bottom route, very nice. Always nice to see when runners do that, and Roopert takes the top route, takes it safer. Oh, I think ZZ missed the jump there at the start of 4-4, and now Roopert takes the lead. I think he forgot to get the boost there. Bowser did the jump there, and Roopert finished it with a 3-4-1 on the timer. Okay, this just got very interesting. We're now entering World 5, where things start to get a little more intense. So we had ZZZ enter World 5 ahead of Rupert, because Rupert had the fire up. He finished before, now he's ahead, starting 5-2. And ZZ will shroom here at the start. And I believe ZZ is just about less than 10 seconds behind Rupert at this time. Alright, both players made it through 5-3 Oh, and ZZZ! That was a very close call there at the end. Oh, and Bowser jumping at the end there, but ZZZ finishes slightly faster at 5-4. He'll gain some time here. He's not that far behind now. Both players entering World 6 with a fire up, so they just need to hold right and run. They don't need to collect the power-ups here. Oh my, Rupert getting head there at the end, and now ZZ is going to catch up and entering 6-3. So that's one death apiece for both players here. And Rupert opts to not go for a power up here. He decides to just gun it. He has to just wait slightly there for the fire bars. Looks like we're just about 5 seconds closer, but Rupert opts to take the mushroom here at the start, and now ZZ has caught up to Rupert. This is pretty much an even race, and Rupert's going to get the flower here at the end, and ZZ takes the lead. Oh, and now the blooper hitting ZZZ. 2-3 gave Rupert a hard time. Now 7-2 gave ZZ a hard time. Alright, sorry, my mistake. 2-2. Oh my god, just sorry. Both water stages here are a curse for both players. Rupert just not having a good time with these water stages today. I'm sorry, probably just the stress is getting to both players here. We don't know. But 7-3, they might have to go for a mushroom, we don't know. It's going to be pretty close. And ZZZ has to wait there a bit by the Cheeps, and Rupert, I believe, took the shroom slightly faster. And we are pretty much in sync here, entering a 7-4. Oh, and Bowser giving them both bad patterns. And we're on to the final world. This is still an even race, guys. Anything can happen. Both players opt to wait for the piranha plant there, not go for the pipe jump. And we have 3 more stages to go, and this is even. But oh, ZZZ takes the fireworks, finishes with the 6. So Rupert will take a few seconds lead here, entering 8-2. And both players will take the flower here. It's very crucial so that they don't get screwed over by the Hammer Bros in the next stage. And Rupert had to wait there a bit at the end, and ZZ just plows through the end of 8-2, and now we are almost even again. Here we go, 2 levels to go. Still an even race, oh my goodness. And both players with a finish for 4-2. It all comes down to this, guys, 8-4. Will a wall jump determine the winner here? Oh, and ZZ misses the wall jump. Rupert decides to just not go for it. He'll take the lead here. And ZZ gets hit by the piranha. Oh my, it's not looking good. And ZZZ gets hit by the fire bar. He takes a Destiny Dash 4, and looks like Rupert is about to finish here. He challenges Bowser, gets hit by the hammers, doesn't matter. He finishes with a sub 20 time, with a death. And here's your winner, Rupert, advancing into the next stage. He will face V. Cole. ZZ entered the final room here, waits for the potable, doesn't want to risk it. And ZZ finishes with a 20-44. ZZ took 2 deaths here in this run, and Rupert, I believe, took 1 death. Hello, Rupert.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, that was pretty intense there all the way up to the final stage. Everyone was very excited.
That was a race. I mean, I know we made mistakes on both parts and so forth, but I lost quite a few power-ups. I think he died in 4-4 at the beginning of that. But
yeah, he missed the first jump at 4-4.
That was
How do you feel, man?
Well, maybe my hands are shaking a little bit, but I'll be okay.
Yeah, the water stages gave you a hard time.
Yeah, I lost my power-ups on both of them, and I lost them both in really silly ways. Like I should have been able to make it through those, and I just kind of, I guess I sort of just misjudged my trajectory toward the cheap cheeps and so forth. But yeah, I'm honestly kind of surprised that I'm still in it, but I'll keep moving forward. I guess I'll play the Cole sometime within the upcoming week.
Yep, and with you finishing today, you advance into the final 4 of this tournament, and yes, you will face Nicole in the next round. And the winner of that race between you and Nicole will then face London in the losers finals, and then we'll see who will determine who will face Kaku in the grand finals after that. So we have a few more races to go here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have most of this finished up by maybe by next weekend, if at all possible, or at least pretty close. Maybe the grand finals may not happen next weekend, but hopefully we can get the rest of the races up to that point completed. But yeah, that was. I'm still a little speechless on how that race went and so forth. I guess this is the most nervous I've been for a race in quite some time. So
yeah, I went back and forth quite a few times.
I figured that was the case, and I figured we were pretty close for a lot of it.
Yeah, I think the end of 8-2 there, you took your time a bit there, and ZZ, he just plowed through and he caught up there right away.
On which level?
8-2, just right at the end of the final Koopa.
Yeah, I've made a few mistakes there before, and I was trying to avoid making some mistakes there at the very end. I could have gone for it, and I probably would have been okay, but I've messed up there a few times where I don't read which pattern the Koopa's giving me correctly and end up making the incorrect jump and so forth. So at that point I didn't feel it was worth it to risk that. So.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's right at the end of the level, the game. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Who was ahead at the beginning of 8-4?
It was yourself.
Okay.
And it was very close, and it probably I was saying it probably the wall jump would determine, but you didn't opt to not go for it. You just went straight for the coin. And ZZ, I believe he missed his wall jump, and that costed him a couple more seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't go for the wall jump. I'm like, obviously the wall jump's quicker, but I mean, I can get it some, but I'm not consistent enough at it to risk that. So I decided to go for the coin block strat, which I mean, I could typically get a 364 going into the pipe at that. So I feel that's good enough for what I'm trying to do there. Did Flex not make it into the commentary?
At first, we both entered. I was able to hear him fine on Discord, and on the restream I was hearing him, but for some issues he couldn't hear me. And he didn't want to talk over me.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, Discord's a little wonky with the voice chat sometimes.
Yeah, and yeah. This Speed Gaming 2 was like a last minute decision, I guess, and we didn't have time to test.
Yeah, when I looked at the calendar earlier, it's supposed to be on SG1, but that's no problem. No problem there. It changes sometimes, so.
Yeah. So
yeah, I guess I'm looking forward to the next matchup, and I'll see how that goes. And
yep, and once again, congratulations, and yes, what a close race. Up until the final stage, we didn't know who was going to take it home.
These matches are tough because I mean, like you can make one even at this stage, you can make one minor mistake and lose it. Because I was pretty concerned when I lost my first power up that that might be it. If he played pretty much flawless through the rest of the game, that very well could have been it. But we both made some mistakes. But that was that was a solid run out of ZZ as well. I think he died somewhere in 8-4, but even with the earlier death, he was still right there with me. So solid run out of him. Yeah. But yeah, want to thank him for participating in the tournament and hope he had fun. And but I guess that's probably about all I have. Just looking forward to the next race and see if I can push this a little farther.
Well, good luck against your match against Nicole.
Yep, thank you.
And that will be it for tonight, for the third race of the evening, everybody. Here you have it, your final four in the Super Mario Bros. Warpless Tournament. We have roopert83, Nicole, London B, and Kaku. Who will take it out? Find out in the next week or so, hopefully. And I'll be signing off. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Everyone have a good St. Paddy's Day.